Welcome to the finals of the Crypto versus Crypto World Championship, and in this video we're going to see who made it to the finals, and your vote will determine who is the winner of the 16 Crypto Challenge and become the Crypto World Champion. So let's get into it right now. Yo, what's going on? It's LJ here from LJAvillas.com, and my mission is to help you successfully learn how to make money online and build wealth for you and your family. So if you're ready to join the VIP crew, then go to LJAvillas.com to be a part of our global community. Yo, what's going on? It's LJ here, and if you like videos about how to make money online and build wealth for you and your family, make sure you join the VIP crew and tap the bottom right here to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you super click that bell notification so you're the first to know when I drop the next video. To see some of my top recommended cryptos for you to invest in and profit with, go ahead and check out that link in the description below. I'll be glad to share them with you. And this video is sponsored by Moontrust. If you want to learn about Moontrust, you can check them out at the link in the description below. But for now,
Really?
we are in the finals of the 16 Crypto versus Crypto World Championship Tournament. And we're going to see who wins, who made it to the finals, who made it in your votes in these videos, this 16 Crypto Tournament series to become the Crypto World Champion. So we're going to see who made it to the finals right now, and then your votes in the description will determine who is the champion. So let's get into the brackets right now and see where we are. So right now we have Octans versus Safe BTC was the one semifinal match, and then we have Lifeline versus Charizard, who is in the other semifinal match. So now we're going to determine who is going to the finals and which two cryptos we're going to review in the final series, and we're going to do a deep dive into both of those cryptos in this video, the ones who made it to the finals. So first, let's find out who won in Octans versus Safe BTC. So what we're going to go here is to the original videos, which was the semifinal videos. Looks like we had about 840 views and 143 comments. So we're going to come in here, take a look. We're going to go to pickawinner.co, paste in the video, and we're going to start with Octa as the first one. And out of those votes, all those comments, we had 65 comments for Octa. Okay, 65 comments for Octa. So next we're going to go to, let's refresh this. 65 comments for Octa. So now we're going to go Safe BTC. And I'm going to keyword filter for BTC. Let's see what we got here. 65 comments Octa and 8 comments for Safe BTC. That's it. So let's take a look at the comments just to make sure there wasn't any shenanigans. Octans, since day one, this will make us millionaires. This is really the only one mentioned that will be here in years to come. Octa any day. Finally a project I believe in. Octa. Look at all these votes for Octans. Octan community came in strong. Octa. Excuse me. Even go through this. I haven't seen a Safe BTC yet. Definitely Octans. So I think it's a safe bet that out of these comments, Octans is the winner. There's a Safe BTC. We have finally had a vote for that. Definitely Octans. All right. Couple from Martian DAO, even though they must have not watched the video. But yeah, Martian DAO was not in the finals. It was actually Safe BTC. So Octans makes it to the finals. Oh my goodness, that's awesome. That's really good. So now let's go check out Lifeline versus Charizard to see who makes it to the finals of that. So we got Lifeline, who defeated Rocket, and then Charizard, who defeated Fox to make it to the semifinals. Now let's take a look at this. So, and this video had 171 comments. All right, so there was a lot of engagement there. All right, let's get the link. Okay, let's paste this in here. Oh, we got to refresh the page, that's why. So we're getting close, man. This is going to be good. So we had Lifeline. So let's do that. I'm just going to put in life, keyword filter for life, in case people spaced out Lifeline as two words instead of one. So 14 votes for Lifeline. 14 votes for Lifeline. And the other was Charizard. Okay, so let's go refresh. So 14 votes for Lifeline. Okay. And we're going to go with Charizard. And we're going to keyword filter that. So if there's more than 14 votes, 78 votes for Charizard, dominating victory over Lifeline. My goodness. So let's take a look at the comments again. Make sure there's no shenanigans. So okay, some spam llama, Charizard, and look at this. These CHZ006, that's Charizard. That's the code for it. That some people vote with that, even though they need to say Charizard to actually count with the vote. This guy's in both, so I actually voted for both. Charizard isn't just a pump and dump. We're going 2 months already. Head into $1 in a couple weeks. Charizard to the moon. Charizard. So lots of votes for Charizard. Seems pretty stable to me. Pat Mobile people promoting other cryptos. Hey, that's cool. I don't mind checking out some other cryptos. I like to hear the community. A lot of votes for Pat Mobile, even though Pat Mobile wasn't in this tournament. Even Pat Mobile itself came in. I guess it must be like a fan page or something. A couple of lifelines, Charizard. So I think it's safe to say that Charizard made it to the finals. So we have you officially, your finals. And I gotta admit, the finals are Octans versus Charizard. So we're going to review Octans and Charizard in this video. And then you will get to vote at the end of this video in the comments, Octans or Charizard. And the winners will be determined to crown our future, our crypto versus crypto world champion. We're going to give this video a good few days so you guys can watch this, you guys can vote and engage on it. And then we will determine the winner in a few days from when this video drops. We'll record a new one, count the videos, do the exact same thing, and we will announce who is the winner in the official crypto versus crypto world champion. So now let's go into Octans. We're going to give you a good deep dive into both Octans and Charizard. And like I said, let's see how these guys made it here. So Octans defeated Safe Moon, and I gotta admit, I thought Safe Moon was going to be the finals. And ironically, Charizard in the first round defeated Elongate, who I thought was going to the finals in this bracket. My initial thought when I was putting these, I'm like, oh man, this is probably going to be it. My thought was Safe Moon versus Elongate was going to make it to the finals. That was my initial thought. Ironically, the ones who defeated them, Octans defeated Safe Moon and Charizard defeated Elongate, were the ones that made it to the finals. Pretty cool on that. And if I remember correctly, when I was putting these brackets together, Charizard was actually a late substitute because there was some other cryptos that we had that turned out not to be so good. So I wanted to get them out, and I brought in Charizard because I thought it was a project that I thought was pretty cool. It had some legs to it. Obviously, the community is strong, believes in it, and we got some legs in both of these. So that's awesome. Octans defeated Safe Moon in the first round, came into the semifinals and defeated FEG. And then in the semifinals, they defeated Safe BTC to make it to the finals. Now over here, Charizard defeated Elongate, again, a strong contender. Then they defeated Fox Finance, which is another really popular one here on my channel. And then in the semifinals, they defeated Lifeline, which is another great token. So now we have it, Octans versus Charizard in the finals. So let's talk about Octans first. We're going to get into that. It's written in the stars, welcome Octonauts. So as you saw in the comments, there's a lot of strong people in the community. Octa, aka Octans, is a smart contract. Holders are rewarded in more Octas simply by holding. It's also the fuel that powers our Octans portal powering up. So they're on CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, Blockfolio, BSC Scan, which we're going to look at that in a second. We're also going to take a look at the live chart. Right now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros and a 4. So as strong as this community is, they really believe in it. 64,000 holders right now, 21 million market cap with 542 trillion tokens burned. So they're burning a lot. Work in progress on Whitebit. There's Certix and Octoverse powering up the portal. So they also have a community wallet which says earn $20. Every $20 earns you a chance to win the Octa marketing game chair. So they have some get prizes going on. They're working on donations, down payment to secure the main brand ambassador. So really reaching out to the community for that. Now with Octans, you get liquidity. Okay, 4% is to the holders, 8% tax. So 4% is locked away into liquidity forever, and 4% tax goes to the holders. Very cool. And deflationary, 50% of the tokens were burned upon launch. So really limiting the supply right off the bat. As more transactions occur, more Octa will burn, thus making it deflationary. Very cool stuff. Total supply was originally 1 quadrillion or 1,000 trillion, and then they burned 500 trillion. They already burned half of it. Ownership's renounced. They've overburned 442,000 to almost 3 million in liquidity. Right now, market cap's 21 mil. Lots of cool stuff. You can see the roadmap. Smart contract audit. They already had a schedule, white bit listing. They're trying to get them these. They're working on NFTs, Octoverse portal, and in-game implementation. So it looks like they want to get into the gaming. Octocast. So this looks like some videos that they're doing, really cool. Some community videos. So here's some influencers in the community who has made some videos, all their socials. So let's take a look at their Twitter to see if there's any news updates. So they got about 11,000 followers. Very cool. They got their Telegram and all that. And I'll leave a link in the description below for Octans if you want to go check it out, if you want to buy it and all that, which you can buy on Pancake Swap. So they have a contest going on, a Twitter contest, retweet some of the updates they have on their listing. Large influencers lined up with 1 million plus followers. They're looking for NFT artists, logo redesign. They're trying to get audited. They're trying to get on listings as well. Gate.io, Whitebit. So they got a couple things going on. 65,000 holders strong. Very cool. If you haven't already, make sure you join the Reddit group. They got a Reddit group with 5,000 people. Very cool. The third Mooncast is up for you to listen to. So I guess it's more like a podcast that they're doing, which is a different approach because a lot of people go the YouTube route. Not many people go the podcast route. So really cool. And podcast is people love it. You know, I have my own podcast, which links in the description, the Crypto VIP podcast. Awesome, good stuff. People love that kind of content. And they had, I guess it's almost like their AMA kind of thing. I never attended, so please, if you're an Octans, let me know in the comments, you know, what happens in these modcasts. So to me, it looks like it's a AMA kind of podcast hangout, maybe with the developers. I'm not exactly sure. But either way, really cool content. Take a look at their BSC scan. I guess I want to do a little deep dive. We got about 64,000 holders going on. As you can see, transactions happening every minute. Let's take a look at the amount of holders we have going on right here. Some of the holders. As you can see, here's the burn. They burned 54%, which was about 542 trillion. Pancake Swap Octa, so they locked it away. The liquidity, 1 million over here, 1 million, so 3% of that is locked away there. And as you can see, the holders, there's no big whales. As you can see, 1 sec, 1.8, 1.3. You know, there's a lot of holders that have like 1%. So that's cool. It's not like they have one person that's got like 20% of the holdings, you know. So it's good. It's really diverse. So all these members, all these holders are people who are just genuinely holders of Octa. It's not like a few big whales that take the bulk of this. So it's definitely like a stable coin in that sense. You shouldn't expect any big whale dumps because of that. So, you know, in my opinion, I think definitely a good stable coin. Take a look at the charts. So Octa launched, looks like March 27th, so just under 2 months, shy of 2 months at the time of this recording. When we launched it, of course, they had a little big initial spike. They were down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros and a 1 they got down to. And then, swooped down, had a little drop. People pulled some profits. Kind of happens almost with every new crypto. Then had a really nice spike up here, down to a 4, up to a 4. So it had a real nice spike. And, you know, it dropped back down. And then now it's hovering back here in, I think it's like maybe 7 zeros now. I don't know the exact number it's at this point. But it's still actually, at the time of this recording, a good buy time because it's already proven twice that it's going to have a spike. Came back down, proved another time. So it's only a matter of time before this pops up again. And before you know it, this chart will be looking like this. That'll look like a little blip. And then you can see it sweeping up here over time and growing as the project gains time. But honestly, sometimes this takes time for these things to continue to grow. We have a lot of action going on, and yeah, really good stuff with Octans. So that is Octans, the first one, and now we're going to take a look at the other semi-final or finalists, Charizard. So let's take a look at Charizard Token. Now I did do a video before on my channel for Charizard Token. where my son knew it, because I didn't know what a Pokemon Charizard was, and he's like, oh no daddy, this is like a really cool, it's really rare. He has like a couple of the cards. I'm like, cool, that's like his gimmick, he likes the Pokemon cards. And so welcome to the lair. Our community is the basis of Charizard platform. They have an amazing community of fans, holders, promoters, marketers, volunteers to help us grow. So we're gonna see them. You can buy it on Pancake Swap, which is great. So they have instant staking. There's no need to stake or lock up. You're just gonna reward you for holding it. Zero team tokens. They're not a pump and dump. They have a long-term vision. They work on every single day. So we'll take a deeper dive into that in a second. 151 Pokemon NFTs. So they're working with NFTs, so which would be people's creators' drawings. That's why they're able to get away with the Pokemon name and all that. So not only will you be able to collect the NFTs, you'll be able to trade them like Pokemon cards and use them for battle with others. So people who are into Pokemon like are gonna love this like crazy. We will be transparent as possible. So there's only, this is what I like, there's only 38 million in supply. And there's a 5% tax for every transaction. 2% gets burned by the flames of the Charizard. I like that little gimmick. And 3% it will be redistributed to the holders. So there's 0 team tokens. So just for holding one, there's only 38 million in supply. 2% gets burned, which limits the supply right every single transaction. 3% gets redistributed. So just for being a holder, you're going to gain these Charizard tokens. That's really good because I want to give you a comparison. Bitcoin has 21 million, and now at the time of this recording is actually around 40,000, but about a week ago it was at like 50 to 60,000. It just, the whole market's taking a little bit of a dive right now at the time of this recording. That's okay, it'll come back up. If anything, when there's blood in the streets, that's the time to buy and get in at a deep discount price. Of course it'll come up at some point, but sidebar in that. With 21 million in supply, even at 40,000 for 21 million because of the limited supply. With Charizard, they have 38,000 of them. I'm sorry, 38 million of them. Bitcoin is 21 million, Charizard is 38 million. So almost double the amount. But right now, when I show you the price, it's only like a couple cents. As you can see, over time, as this grows, it become more valuable. The price will and the supply limits, when there's a limited supply, the value becomes more. So that's going to grow over time pretty quickly. And we already talked about the copyright. There's people have games and all that kind of stuff. They don't own ownership. And it's the project is, I think that means safe, is Safu. So let's take a look at their Twitter, see if they have anything new coming up. So they joined in March. They have about 2,600 followers. So they're still growing. They just announced 7 hours ago. You've been asking for more NFT auctions, so to reward all of our early investors, we present to you the early investor Charizard Token. Starting this Friday, you can bid to win one of these new NFTs and forever hold bragging rights that you were here, and here's proof. So really cool. They already launched the first NFT for the holders, again, 7 hours ago at the time of this recording. And you can be the first if you're in Charizard to pick that up. Here's some videos of a TikTok looks like talking about Charizard, how you can earn money with it. They're trending on CoinMarketCap. They went up 136% and reached 7,000 holders. As a thank you, here's a small tease of what's to come. So very cool. Who's that Pokemon? Trainers buckle up. We're working hard behind the scenes. So they got a lot of projects they're doing, a lot of cool stuff. They want to get this to grow. Awesome stuff, strong community. They have their Telegram group as well. So let's take a look at their BSC scan. So you can see right now, 9,000 holders, market cap's 1.9 million. So it's still pretty low for early, and there's a lot of room for growth. And the price right now is about like 6.8 cents for per Charizard. So we'll look at the chart in just a second. But like I said, 9,000 holders. I wanted to look at the holder. Well, the transfers, you can see transfers are happening pretty quickly. Oh, I'm sorry. Transfers, here we go. 10 minutes ago. They're happening pretty quickly and often within the minutes and hours. Holders, that's what I wanted to look at. So as you can see here, we have some high holders. I wouldn't necessarily call them somewhat whales, but we have this holder has 5%. These holders 4%, 3, 2. So that we have some with somewhat decent sized holdings, not like the most. It's not like, you know, if it's like 10, 20, 30%. But, you know, if these people wanted to dump, they could do a little bit of damage to the market. So something to keep an eye on, but it's still low enough where I think you know, it's safe. And with 9,000 holders and they hold 5%, as we get more holders, that percentage will decrease over time and with their investments and everything. So, you know, a couple with, you know, there's over 7 with 2 to 5% of the holdings. 10, there's about 12 with at least 1% of the holdings. And as you know, it's still early for this crypto. I think it's got a good project, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on as you're investing in it. So as we look at the chart here, and this is why it's pretty interesting. So on day 1, they launched April 24th. I know they launched before that. Maybe maybe not. It's been a month at least at the time it's recording for. I thought they were maybe earlier, but maybe not. So it was at like $2, $3, all the way up to $4 initially with Charizard. And then it dropped. I think there was that initial push and drop. I'm looking at the 24-hour chart. So excluding that, I want to take a look at once it dropped back to what is now the level it's at now. And all that happened like pretty much within a day. Came down, swiped up, came down, swiped up, came down. So you can see the little pattern forming here is down, push up, down, push up, down. So you can see it's probably going to be a push up pretty soon. And right now it's hovering at the, what is that? Like we said, 6-7 cents. So over time, you could definitely grow. You know, it was peaking at this time at like 23 cents. So as it grows, as this continues to grow, things can take time. I could definitely see this up. You can already see the patterns forming. Nice spike, boom, nice spike, boom, nice spike coming up. So we can definitely, my guesstimate, safe analysis would be a push up coming up soon. So that is Charizard. So now we got the finals, Octans versus Charizard. And now that I know this was a little bit of a longer video, but I wanted to give you an analysis to really make your decision on who is the better crypto, which is the better crypto. So now you vote in the comments below. Let me know in the comments. You either say Octans or Charizard. And I'm sorry if you're saying CHZ006, that's not counting as a vote. Make sure you write Charizard. You can put Charizard, CZ, whatever, as long as the word Charizard is in your vote. And of course, we look for anyone who just tries to do like, say the word 10 times in one comment. You know, don't be like Octans. You know, be fair about it. Octans is great because blah, blah, blah. Or Charizard is really cool because blah, blah, blah. You know, and let me know in your votes. I like to see and read why you guys like these cryptos. So go ahead and comment. We're going to vote to see who wins, and then we will announce in a few days who is the winner based on your votes in this comment. So this will be open for a few days. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, skis. Make sure you share this video out with the Octans community and the Charizard community so they both know they can come and vote to see who will win the Crypto versus Crypto World Championship Tournament. Really excited. I had fun doing this. I'm looking forward to getting to the results of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And if you so, let me know if you want to keep doing this series. We can see what we can do here in this channel. So if you haven't yet, make sure you join the VIP crew by clicking right here to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you super click that bell notification so you're the first to know when I drop the next video. So you see some of my top recommended cryptos for you to invest in a profit with. Check out that link right there. And to watch one of my next videos, you can watch one of these two right here. I'll see you in the next video. And always remember, you're just one side hustle away. Take care.